Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ayaba, who was said to be dating the lead royal guard, Blowfire Brimstone, came for Oloris because she's under. They believe that it is because of the Oloris that Ooni of Ife fired her fiance. Now they said this Ayaba has been in love with this man that is called Olu, okay? And that this guard is one of the guards to the Ooni of Ife, and he is the lead royal guard that has been very obedient, he's been very everything, and he has worked with the Ooni of Ife for the longest of time. But one thing about, leadership, it's important for people to know that if you hold a leadership position, you take responsibility for the fall of others. If anything goes wrong, you cannot exempt yourself. It is you that they will blame because, first of all, if you have done your job well, that will not happen in the first place. And that is exactly what has happened to Tolu. Sorry, not Olu, Tolu. Tolu, the name happens to be Tolu, okay? And now, this Ayaba who has been there the entire time, doing her thing and all of that, they said that Ayaba is head over heels in love with this Tolu, and they have been planning to get married, and everything has been going very well for them. Tolu has been doing well in the palace, and Tolu happens to be the oldest person who has served with the Ooni of Ife. But because this Oloris now, from when, remember, Ooni of Ife was made king in 2015. So basically, we're talking about 9 years. 9 years. 2015, 20 years. Now, 9 years, Ooni of Ife has been on that stool for 9 great years. And Tolu has worked for the Ooni of Ife for 9 years. And Ayaba girl has been dating Tolu for 2 years. And they are planning on getting married. And they were very, very happy before this whole drama started, and then Ooni of Ife fired them. Now, here is the jerk as we are hearing. They said because Tolu has stayed in the palace for 9 years, Ooni of Ife, being a very great man, would not want to just put Tolu out of his job like that. That Tolu was the only one. No, they said there were 2 of them that were transferred into a Coco plantation right there in Osun State, and that Coco plantation belongs to the royal family. And so Tolu is supposed to go and lord over the workers right there in the palace, in the Coco plantation, since he was supposed to work for royalty, but he didn't do his duty well. And that is one thing with a lot of people. When you get too comfortable in your place of duty, you begin to work and think that, oh, I am the biggest person here, I'm this. If anything happens, I will not go. There's always an alternative if you don't do your job well. You know the circumstances surrounding the palace of the Ooni of Ife. You know what these women have been doing and everything that they have been trying to do. It could have just made a lot of sense if you be more sensitive, if you be more careful with all the new ones who join you. They talked about the Biri report over and over again, and people were burying, people were not burying. You should know that something is wrong. And they keep keeping you there. They are keeping you there because you are close to them. They are keeping you there because they feel that you have you want the best for the Ooni of Ife. You will never let anything go wrong with the Ooni of Ife. They are keeping you there for a whole lot of reason. But then again, every time you cannot continue to fail, and you think that because of relationship, they'll keep you there. It's because of relationship that some people used to buy you. If you don't make decision at the time that you are supposed to make certain decisions for your life or a situation. So what we are hearing now is that it's not a small thing, that Ayaba came for the Oloris. Like, it's not a small basbos. Scattering Oloris, like, as in the whole palace. She was shouting the entire palace down, crying that this cannot continue, that they need to back off and they need to leave. That if not for them now, the Tolu will not be in a plantation. That they are the ones that are causing problems. No peace anymore in the palace. Nothing is happening in the palace. Every time is bad, every time is problem. Every time is this or that. heart that she is indeed exhausted. She never wants that to happen again, that she'll leave. That Ayaba was pointing fingers so much at Temitope, actually saying that this thing just happened now has to do with Temitope, that she knows that is gospel that did this one, that this one is gospel. They say Ayaba finish gospel, as we are hearing allegedly. As this is rumored information, this is alleged, this is speculation. You need to bear in mind and know that anything you see on social media, you take it with a pinch of salt. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.